My Little Pony Make Your Mark Chapter 4, the finale. It's called Missing the Mark. Yeah, this is the last episode of Chapter 4, the finale. And what it's called Missing the Mark, it's obviously it's a double meaning, I think. It's missing the mark of, Misty's missing cutie mark. But also of Zip missing the mark on Misty. She missed the mark that Misty is working with the evil alicorn that somehow Zip figured it out. Who knows how? The last episode was terrible. But hopefully this is good. Maybe the reason the last episode was the way it was because they put all the resources into this one. Let's go into it. Alright, nice. We're starting off with... Alright. So Misty actually kidnapped you. She's like, I'm sure Opaline will take care of you. I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen to you. Even though I want something bad to happen to that dragon. So... Oh wait. Better, better, better. Okay, the intro... Okay. I mean, it is the same, but it sounds a little bit different. I wonder if they did a new recording. It's the same song, but it's a different recording. Make your mark. Missing the mark. Oh, okay. It's my weird dream of you going missing, Sparky. He's he's gone. Fuck him. I think their glasses always look so weird to me, even though it makes sense that that's how their glasses are. Basically, where the bridge is in a different place. It just looks weird to me. Are you sure? I was like, oh shit, this is the time where you should have had an Operation Glitter Bomb. You see, Sparky? Because of what you did before, even though I don't think it was Sparky, I think it was, Misty. And they just thought, Sparky just wanted to play hide and seek. It made it so that they basically... It's a variation of the Boy Who Cried Wolf. But it isn't really... Sparky didn't say oh... He's I'm manipulating you, Misty. He's evil. Alright, sacrifice Sparky. Should I take what back? I'm taking you to Opaline. Oh my god, Misty! Good job. I was sadly I did. I don't feel so good. The fact that I proved you wrong. She's like, oh god. The fact that Sparky trusts me so much. Well, Hitch, you need to put a collar on Sparky and then throw him in a cage. Like, maybe more safe? She's like, oh god. Well, it might not mean he might not die. Alright, well, I'm liking this so far. I've been wanting Sparky to die the entire show, and we're finally getting it. The death of Sparky. I mean, obviously, he's not going to die. He's gonna be absolutely fine in the end. And Misty's gonna join their group. For thought... Like, how long is the moon? Alright, see, like... My hearing isn't the best. Do you know how old I am, Misty? Come on. I didn't mean for this to happen. We need a Pegasus. She's gonna come here and say like, I found Sparky. They're like, I need your help to save Sparky. And they're like, well, wait. How do you know where Sparky is? And then they're gonna think that Misty is leading them into a trap. I did? It's like, sure. They're like, yeah, sure. Oh, of course. The magical bus. Because I followed them. How? It's like, yeah, sure. Of course we wouldn't. I mean, I like that Zip is a bit, like, suspicious. Even though Zip is the one that has the best relationship with Misty, I still like that she's a bit like, this is a bit, like, suspicious. They're like, Misty, how do you know about this place? Like, what is this place? Like, all of you die. She's like, oh fuck. How could you, Misty? They're like, oh my god, we're seeing an actual alicorn. She's like, well, I mean, you did. Like, no, you weren't. No. I mean, I'm on Misty's and Opaline's side, alright? Like my entire life. Like, how long is that gonna take? She's like, alright guys, it's not an actual bubble. It's like a half bubble. So just drill. Like, let's use our friendship magic. You need all of you need to work together. Well, people are wrong sometimes. It's like, she's like, well, I didn't mean to. I actually meant. It's like, well. Finally, we're getting some backstory on this. She took care of me. Sparky didn't deserve this. Even though I do think Sparky did. I think Sparky deserves this. It's like, oh, he has to fall? I'm sure he's gonna make a nice bloody painting on the bottom. Let me just go down there and put a canvas. He's like, oh god, he's so. She's like, oh wait, Sparky, use your bubble. No, I'm not asking you for apology. I'm asking you for help to save. Like, even better than Opaline. Alright. Stab the bubble. Now, get up there. Even though I don't want you. Oh. Is she gonna get? Alright, so she's actually getting her cutie mark. It's a butterfly. What does that mean? I mean, is it that she metamorphosized into... She was in a cocoon, you know? Opaline found her in her larvae stage. And then she was kept in a cocoon for so long. She wasn't able to spread her wings. Is that what they mean? Well, you're correct. I mean, maybe... Yeah, she should have the thing stabbing, you know? It's like... It's like, get out of my way. Arcana. She's like, oh, just a single dragon. I mean, have you actually absorbed the dragon's fire? Yes. Like, well, if she's fire, she might be weak to water. I mean, if her name was like Arcane, Opaline Arcane, I think sounds better than Arcana. I like together, but I'm all alone. Alright, guys, time to actually do something. Oh no. Are they gonna do like a rainbow beam? Okay. No. I'm not. I'm not glad. Like, oh, as soon as they're gone. Misty, clean it up. She's like, oh, Opaline, I got my cutie mark. Is she going to figure it out? Of course, Opaline. She's like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to use my makeup skills now to hide my cutie mark. Did she use, when she was doing like a fake cutie mark, did she do a butterfly? I think she did, right? I mean, it was an okay fight scene between those two. I think the standout thing about this episode, Opaline and Misty. But man, I really don't like her lips. Because I actually really like Misty. Like, is there one character in the show that I genuinely like? But man, those lips. Yeah. Sure, hoof to heart. And sadly, the dragon seems to have recovered. Okay. Alright, so her plan is to now hunt the dragons. And if you get dragon fire from an adult dragon, you know, who knows how much more power that is than just a weakling dragon. Alright. But that was an okay, like, finale. I actually quite like that. And it sets up, I'd assume it's that chapter 5. I think chapter 5 is like 5 episodes and a special, I think. It's a little bit like, the fact that after they left, that is when Opaline decided to break the bubble. But maybe she did it because she figured out that, okay, at this point in time, I'm actually not strong enough. Even with just the fire dragon. With the dragon fire I've gotten, I'm not strong enough. So I'm gonna let her, I'm gonna be in this bubble until they're gone, and then I'm gonna break it. Or maybe you could say that, when she walks away, maybe the magic got weaker, and that's how she managed to break it. I mean, now Misty's gonna be like a double agent for the main, the main 5, is that what they're called? Yes, the main 5. And I assume that in chapter 5, that is when finally gonna like join the actual team. I would like to see more of just how she met Opaline. Like, how young was she when Opaline took her in? What happened? Did Opaline just take her in to be like, I'm gonna get a minion? Was there something else about it? You know, how is Opaline going to react when she sees that Misty has a cutie mark? I mean, everything I'm interested in for the future is only about Opaline and Misty. So yeah, I don't really care about our main characters